Okay, looks like it's working. Someone would have to tell me how loud that audio is. To me, it still seems a bit loud. Drop down the special effects a little bit.
Everything is priced.
Okay, so what we have here, we have invaded mission going on. Looks like this week, District Union Arena is the invaded stronghold. Missions tied to it: Grand Washington Hotel, Jefferson Trade Center. Should be one other. Oh. Says bank, but why is the... Not sure why the bank one's grayed out for me.
Black Tusk has taken over the Jefferson Trade Center. That likely means they're after the Shade Node. We need you to get in there and stop them while there's still time.
So, what I like to do, hold down G, select hard mode, and then we're just gonna do matchmaking. Being beginning of new week, I know it's Thursday, but it's beginning new week for the game, because this all kicked off morning when the new invasion stuff procced.
Invite to another agent's group. Receive.
Accept this. And then it'll kick us over them. They could be in the middle of the mission, they could be starting it.
They were trying to access the Shade database. Let's hope you stop them in time.
Hate to interrupt, but there's another helicopter inbound. Looks like Black Tusk reinforcements.
Black Tusk are going after the Shade Node. If they get to it, just get in there and stop them.
They're already up there.
An agent needs assistance.
Yeah, I'm coming. Where are they at? This could be...
Portable device detected.
I don't know that I actually knew that would happen. Buddy out. Someone behind us. That's always funny when they fly.
Okay. All right.
Not sure if they can hear me. I know someone's talking. I tend to not chat when I play with people. But I do chat to you guys because I don't have the hot book. Get the party started. Guy back here.
An agent needs assistance.
We got a full team. This is good. Oh shit. Gotta go get this guy. Alright. Looks like the stream actually. I'm gonna have to review the actual footage after. He looks like he's going in slow mo. I don't know if that's a new thing or he's lagging maybe.
Oh, the
One guy is way up ahead already.
An agent needs assistance. An agent has gone offline. Serious trauma detected.
That hurt. Two guys hiding back behind that. I'm going to go up here to the right, get rid of that.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Someone's rearing to go. There's always something. Okay. This can be a pain. This section.
An agent is no longer in your group.
Well,
We're down to 3.
located!
Yep, got something too, buddy.
We'll have to check the logs to see if they accessed any sensitive data. But I think we're okay. Good work in there.
Alright.
An agent has left your group.
So, I'll look at how I did, or didn't do.
You are no longer in a group.
Some of these guys do really amazing damage. I'm still working on my setup, so no longer in a group. Gonna head back here. Should have some more points to spend for the game. Well, for my spec, I turned down the game just a little bit because it looks like it's doing about the same amount of my volume versus your volume, like the game volume, which means you might not be able to hear over the top. So, okay. Signature weapon damage. Yeah, I need to up that eventually. Banshee launches a forward arc pulse. Supply line to generate 10% of total ammo capacity every 6 seconds. Party members recover 5%. Yeah, that could be good. Killing multiple enemies without releasing the trigger adds 1 to the member's ammo bar. This is for the signature weapon. This is actually quite nice because I use an LMG build right now. Here's Riot Foam, which one of the guys was used that you saw. Coupler, every 5th reload is 50% faster. That's cool. And then this one, hardened armor kits. Armor kits repair 100% armor and grant 50% bonus armor for 10 seconds. So I have 8 points total. I think I'm going to purchase this one. And then I think there were some threes up here. This one's 3. Killing enemies grants 7% armor. Kind of like this thought. For now. I'll do 1 point there. Might do this in. So I do have demolition done already. I haven't done much with survivalist or sharpshooter yet. I do like they made it so like I have LMG builds or LMGs. I have some really good LMGs, and so now I can take like LMG bonus damage here. Technically, you want to go with an assault rifle for survivalist. Sharpshooter, you tend to go with the rifle, just a standard rifle. But yeah. Now, my inventory is quite full. So I'm 72 of 100. I have 100 of this. My cache is also quite full. My cache, yeah. So what I was thinking about, one of the things you can do, and this will be interesting since you guys can watch my stream, I can do this. So I'm going to do a logout. It'll take me back to the main window. I can pick different characters, whatnot. Some people do multiple characters because then they can focus a build on each character. I don't necessarily do that. This guy's inventory is almost full too. So we're gonna do a new agent. You'll get to see the start of the game. So there we go. Should be interesting. The beginning, if you've already done it before, it goes a bit slow in my opinion. That's the only complaint I have about doing the beginning of a game. Because they're trying to introduce you to like how to duck behind things and how to, you know, target and... Let's see here. What? I don't know. I almost want the clown hair back. Okay. So you can change all this kind of like they let you do all kinds of stuff. I not so much. I don't know. Sure. Yeah, there's a lot you can change. Yeah, let's give him a square jaw. Why not? That's funny. Old Big Ears here. You can hear everything. And yeah, there's just so many different... I thought it got stuck. They have all the, you know, there's 12 different heads. All depends on what you're looking for. I think I have 2 of them on the default. You want to change the hair. Let's see here. Well, I did say what kind of crazy clown hair. I guess if I did this, and then the hair color. There we go. I don't know. I don't know, man. Why not? Why not? How dark or pale do you want to be? Since you're probably out in the sun a fair amount, let's go with this. Eye color. He has to have green eyes with green hair. Stars. What kind of life did this guy have? Oh, you can't see. Okay. That one looks brutal. That's... Go with that one. Face paint. I don't know. That just looks like he has shit on his face. Which I guess is possible. It's gotta be green. It's gotta be one of the greens. I like it. Neck tattoos, because any of the... There we go. Not green, but it was colorful. Sleeves. Arm tattoo. I like it. A lot of these have a lot of green. Hard to choose. That kind of hair, you can't go with, you know. Okay, so glasses. Do we want glasses? Yeah. They had green that matched. Come on, game. Wake up. Can't see his butterflies without that. And with his leg tattoo, need some good shit. Guy's definitely a tennis shoe wearing guy. There we go. I think we're done. All right.
Priority mission highlighted. Proceed to the marker.
Over here! Agent! Meet me at the gate.
So here we have the, hey, learn to move. Follow the person with the triangle. What is going on?
Follow me.
I think we're Press shift to sprint. You don't have to hold shift
Jump
to sprint.
over it.
Hostile threat detected. Take cover.
Incoming hostiles. Keep firing and take them out. They keep coming. Hold the line. Watch your flank. Stay the fuck away. Quick, reload.
Start out with an assault rifle.
Keep moving. Don't
Which
stay in one spot
not a
for
bad
too
gun.
long. Agent, we have to get down there to help him.
Teaches you how to revive someone.
Be okay.
See to those barricades, and have someone radio the patrols to be on the lookout for stragglers. Some of those bastards got away. I didn't expect another attack so soon. You okay? If this keeps up, we're gonna have to relocate.
Clown Man is
Come on.
okay.
Help me with this. We're stretched too thin to protect everyone here.
Weird camera angles on some of this
Not
stuff.
again. Get to the waterfront. That can't be right.
So basically, you have these SHD, which most people call shade agents. You're a strategic homeland defense, is what it stands for. And with strategic homeland defense, essentially this implies that the government has secret agents trained and sitting in everywhere America, and if something were to go bad, then they can hit a button and activate them, and that's what that watch is.
This is a distress code.
The shade
Coordinates for
agent.
Washington, D.C. How is this possible?
Get down! Everybody get down!
This is introducing a new
Someone has to
faction
stay.
that's at the
We can't just leave
in-game.
these people here. Whatever happened, it needs to be fixed or it's all over. You go.
So,
I'll do what I can here.
yeah.
Go!
So hovercrafts, large artillery, clearly someone of
We took
value.
things for granted. We expected coffee in the morning. We expected free Wi-Fi. When those were taken from us, we survived. When communications broke down, the trains stopped and the internet went dark, we survived.
But when the pharmacies were looted and hospitals shut down, asthma became lethal. And with no police to protect you, did you own a gun?
Did your neighbor?
Some survived.
We are a resilient species. When our society collapsed, we found ways to go on. And now, for the first time in centuries, what we want is also truly what we need. In the face of disaster, we helped each other.
We built new communities in the ruins of the old. We adapted. We survived. Established a new normal. But there are also those who build nothing. Create nothing.
Hyenas preying on the weak. They've made our world bleed. But we don't stand alone. A brave few have sworn to protect us and save what remains. They unite us.
Remind us that we are one people. They are our shield and our light. But if that light goes out,
Who can save us then?
So yeah, you're one of the Shade agents, and you were activated sometime
It's
after.
been 7 months since the outbreak.
Yeah.
We still live in fear of the virus, the green poison. The real danger is out there, waiting.
DC. We're about ready to go again. Trying to show you some of the highlights of what's around the city where you're gonna have to go. Some of the outposts that are out there. I could skip the cutscene, but you know, I don't know if people, well, not like you guys, there's no one's watching, but you know, whatever. They did a lot of stuff for this game, and it's pretty cool. Okay, should be about done. Yeah, that's what I thought. Should be dropping me into my character at the on. I'm basically going to have to get to the White House, report in for duty. There is an attack imminent. Effect. That's just showing the coordinates. White House again. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use it.
Incoming alert on the SHD emergency channel. Flash priority.
The base of operations is under attack. Hostile forces have breached our southern perimeter. We are in need of immediate assistance. Repeat, need immediate assistance from any nearby agents.
So that's you, and gotta run up here. Can't remember if there's anything decent around the helicopter to pick up, but not a big fan. Not all the helicopters were like Marine One and stuff like that, not Army helicopters. But I don't know. I'm also thinking of presidential helicopters, so I thought that that's what they were trying to look like.
I want to make sure whoever finds his body.
Gotta be careful, you don't have a whole lot of armor, whatnot, right now. You want to see what you actually do have. That's what you've got. You've got white gear. But that's not shocking. I mean, most games, they start you with white gear. I do know you can, like, don't have to go straight down this central path. Sometimes you can find stuff. Oh, there's a backpack. I don't know that there's any ammo or armor caches in this, like, outside of the area. This is gonna be just an ult anyway, so I'm going to just charge ahead and see what I can do. That can do at it. So up here we have More hyenas.
Personnel, the White House is under attack. This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill.
Too far away. Charge up.
I've got eyes on a division agent heading north toward the White House. Looks like they've cut down a group of hyenas and are headed this way.
Agent, if you can hear us on this frequency, keep pushing forward and blindside these bastards.
So I just picked up something. You first start, pretty much anything you pick up is going to be better than what you have. So you're charging up here. You can kind of go left or right. There's the fountain. So see here that the hyenas have pushed through. Okay, got him down. Sometimes they actually put some decent intelligence to these. They will try to get around you. Unfortunately, the people on the gates and walls are apparently pissed for shots and not great for help. Let's go pick up our ammo. Looks like they drove vehicles, charged the gate, this wall here. And then they blew up some stuff up here at this wall. Starting to fire. This shows some of the bunker entrances, like, that are probably actually around the White House, but are normally hidden from, like, street view and whatnot. And the White House definitely has seen better days. So the main reason me bringing this guy up in here is I need more inventory slots in my other characters, so I need to just basically come in here and...
Hey, thanks for the help out there. You should check in with Manny, our coordinator. Upstairs.
Need to do a few little things quick. Access. You know. And a lot of them aren't that hard.
This is you.
Come on.
Welcome
Blizzard.
to DC.
Oh.
I'm Manny. I run comms. I'm guessing the division alert brought you here? Damn glad to see you. Let me show you exactly how screwed we are. Ever since the JTF imploded, the city's become a playground for murderous fuckheads. There are several main factions
JTF is
and a whole lot of
essentially
bottom
a lot
feeders
of the
sucking up whatever the big dogs
groups
miss. A few civilian settlements are still
joined
holding out
together,
against all this
created the JTF.
villainy. They need more help than we've been able to
I think
provide,
it was
especially
based
since the
around
division
the
network went dark.
National Guard.
That's Kelso. She's one of the last surviving agents in DC. She's operating out of the theater settlement on a priority mission. You should go check in with her. If anyone knows how to get these systems back online, it's her. Oh, and introduce yourself to the locals while you're at it. It'll comfort them to know there's a new sheriff in town.
You being the sheriff. If you didn't pick that.
By the way, Agent, head downstairs and check in with the quartermaster. He can get you set up with some division tech. You're gonna need the edge.
This is a big part of the whole... Hey, I leveled up.
Hey there. Up for learning a new skill?
The assault turrets are quite nice. Drop them out there and they just shoot real fast. I'd like to put it on key. Ew. Okay. So my cash is already maxed out because of another character. I think they require you to unlock that. You have 2 use. Crafting material. Basically, this is just all the stuff. You have to do things, get shade text and stuff. There are a bunch sitting on the ground. There are a bunch sitting you get for doing story missions and stuff. So, but
goodbye.
Yep, goodbye. You only have an inventory of 30. One of the nice things is if you don't get good gear when you're like leveling and whatnot, you get these field caches every so often. Well, once you essentially get enough experience from fighting, killing and stuff, you get field caches. And the field caches will always have, like, whatever level you are at when you get them, will have that gear level in. When you start getting to the end game, it will have whatever world tier you are at. Now, because I don't really need this, what I can do is construct it. Happen. And when you first start, you deconstruct pretty much everything because you don't need any of the crap. Currency really doesn't, not that big of a thing. So, yeah, they start you out with an assault rifle, and it's the 416 P416 is actually a pretty good assault rifle. Even further into the game, you'll have to find obviously higher gear, higher level ones and such. So we have a new mission, the theater, which basically they want you to run to the theater. In each zone, there is typically also a safe house, and you'll want to go to the safe houses. If you forget what your missions are, you can go to progression, and it will tell you what you need to do to unlock things. And so my story is at 0%, and it's saying I should probably do the theater settlement. And I have these other ones, like the saying, oh, strongholds are out there too, but I need higher level. And for apparel, hey, it gave me a key. Now, I'm curious. Okay, so it's shared amongst all your characters. I have some things already unlocked. And I have, yeah. You have 20 days to get all the stuff. And you can either buy cash, like there's the generic caches and cache keys, and every so often they'll do special events, which will have special appearances and collections. Like this time it's got the Dallas look, Havana, Seattle, Bahamas, and Malibu. And they want you to run the first time to run down the street to the theater. First settlement, which is where you get some of your missions when you start.
The neighborhoods you'll be moving through are hyena territory. They're a bunch of vicious assholes who prey on the weak and vulnerable and kill for kicks. And they destroy whatever they can't steal for themselves. They've been an especially serious problem for the theater settlement. Given our situation, we need the help of the settlements. But they can't do much if they're struggling to survive. So see what you can do to take some pressure off them. But don't forget that we have to get the Shade Network back to full strength. In a lot of places, the Division has been the only thing holding people together. But where DC is the priority, most agents are completely cut off. They're not gonna last long without support.
Object of interest detected.
That's what I picked up. It was a scabbard for George Washington's sword. So
Crap! Not now. There's no point fighting back.
I don't know what that guy was guarding, but so I now picked up another weapon. It is the USC 45 ACP. So equipped in my second slot. You want to know, like, it's a rifle. Rifles are kind of nice. Great for shooting further targets that are further out. You can get a scope on them. So if you ever toss something out and you want to pick it back up, it'll reduce the cooldown time on it. If you do that, pick it back up. Yeah. We're about to cross into the new zone here.
Electronic device detected.
Good to pick those up. They give you a little experience and they tell you story sometimes. We just discovered Downtown East. You're in hyena territory. Every so often you'll run into hyena. Normally there's all kinds of loot just sitting on the ground. That's why I'm... Oh.
Come for me!
Launching grenade!
Taking this fucker out!
Switching position. At least it wasn't me.
Yeah, they're so nice and helpful to each other. Come on. And they'll put gray things on the map, or it'll put icons on the map on where loot's dropped. It'll be the color of whatever it was that you, whatever was dropped. So if you have gold stuff, we have another hyenas up here. So I'm going to a little bit. Took out 3 of you, and you barely hit me. Okay. Found another weapon. Should be a Shade Tech cache, right? Oh, I can't find them yet. That's annoying. Eventually they'll tell, hey, there's Shade Techs sitting around in various places. Pick them up when you find them. Fortunately, I don't have that ability yet. Curious. They aren't in here. Oot. This is a control point, and normally there is some loot in here. Normally there's also some bad guys in here. Well, when you first take it over, when you go to take it over, there's bad guys. There's an ammo cache to refill with. Okay, well, thought there was a cache under there. Not seeing it. Whatever. You can also use the radar to tell where there's bad guys, like I'm coming up on a group that is guarding. Sometimes, yeah, they don't hide too well, so you can pick off their head.
Come on, you piece of crap!
And it's good to, every so often, look at what you picked up, because, at least right now, so here is another assault rifle, does 156 damage, 600 RPM mag 30. This is a SMG. So, here, try it out. AKMs, I don't think were too bad. But, you know, it does more damage. It's a little bit slower fire rate. Sometimes that's not great to go with the slower fire rate. I should... also some of it you need to also look at like control.
Everyone okay? I can't believe I'm still alive.
Guns have a control value, which basically the less control, more, like every shot will
Nearby.
pull it off. Echo right up here. It's in the street. These are kind of story things, little fill in or help with some of the story.
Not tonight. Gotta meet with some National Guard buddies.
Walk up to them, you'll see who they are.
Okay.
I heard they had a bad flu.
This is serious.
It's the flu. You remember swine flu? Everyone freaked out for nothing. You'll see. In a couple of months, no one will even remember what the dollar flu was, like Y2K.
Y2K.
You really know how to make a guy feel old.
I'm just messing with you. But I don't know. This doesn't feel like it's just gonna blow over. People are scared. And you know what happens when people get scared?
You worry too much, Neil. Give me your wallet. Yeah. Don't make us hurt you. Well, hell no. No. You should have just given it up, old man. Help! Someone help us! Call 911! We need help!
So
Stay with me, Theo.
there's the echoes all over the place that kind of give you a little story about some of the characters.
The woman who runs it is named Odessa Sawyer. Try to stay on her good side.
Weather is random in the game. Actually, it's going pretty well. How's the stream look? You probably would be able to tell me. Oh, well, I think he's already gone. But hopefully,
Portable electronic device detected.
hopefully this test it doesn't seem to be affecting the gameplay too much, which is really the important thing. I will, like I said, I need to go and do a playback of the game. Oh, the voice is soft compared to the game. Yeah, I think I need to. Well, actually, here I probably should do it in game. Crank down the volume in the game settings because of right now I have them. Don't need that much. Drop it to. I don't want to lose too much of the dialogue. Hopefully that's better. Let's see here. It also cranked myself up, but I wasn't trying to go too loud. I'll drop that slider back. May have to, yeah. I'll have to remember settings and stuff that I set up. Okay, so hopefully it's better now. The volume gain. They do make the like rain and stuff super loud in the game. Let's see.
What's that? All I hear is some bitch that keeps yapping.
This is the situation, hon. I can hear you
There.
grinding from across the room.
Turn down the special effect volume.
With me for a fix.
Fuck off.
We can wait until then. Or you can answer my questions and I'll give you what you need before you start embarrassing yourself.
Better. That's good. May have to just create a separate scene setup for this game and have the volume set properly. I was trying to do a all-in-one inclusive type scene set up in the Streamlabs OBS, which is, I guess, part of the reason of doing some testing. That's why I wanted to test. I'm kind of glad that I'm sure I'm probably losing some frames per second streaming, but it's not extremely noticeable. It's not affecting gameplay. My concern was whether or not it was actually streaming out to you guys in a decent amount. It looks like it's saying 59 roughly frames per second is what's getting to the actual Twitch. So, oh no, now it's saying 60. But this is a movie, so it's more of a play a movie and not
You're
take
looking
much
for Agent Kelso. She just
stuff
left.
on resources on my computer.
I should have gone with her. But I'd only slow her down. I know you got your
Yeah.
own problems to deal with. But them hyena motherfuckers took my little girl.
I kind of like the I really like this game, and so streaming it is something I really would like to be able to do.
If you can help, I'll pay on
'cause
your debt.
then gives me more reason to
And I'll
play
always
it.
pay my debts.
Not that I'm any good at it. I don't know. I'm not bad at it, but I'm not great. I know there are people out there that do like insane numbers, and that's just not me. Not yet, at least. And this is the introduction to story missions. Yeah. Actually, this is technically a third character. I'm going to use him as a bank alt, or so to speak. I'm trying to unlock picking up the shade that caches that are around, so that way I can unlock inventory space. And because if I were to go to my caches are shared between all the characters that you have, which is nice. So I can shift here from one to another, or I can make a backup character and turn them into a bank. So yeah. Yep, stash mule. I think I have to complete this mission before it like starts telling me about the shade tech. So Grand Washington Hotel, it's not a hard one. So
Accompaniment to escort you home.
it doesn't really take long to do a lot of these missions. A lot of them you have to just know what you're doing. Oh, of the episode 1? I haven't played any of it yet. It sounds... I'm interested. Anytime there's new content added to the game, I'm always interested. Whether or not it's good or not, I don't know. I hope it's good. I've heard some good things about it, but I also have heard some bad things about it. So... probably should check. I don't need this. Let's see. There's the new exotic shotgun that will be in the there's like a college or something, Kenley College or something like that. Yeah, there's certain things, if you're trying to put together either exotics or trying to find specific weapons, it seems to matter which build you're in. If you want to get lots of LMGs and SMGs, if you are in Demolitionist, you'll get those left and right. If you want to try to get there's a base weapon for the exotic pistol, and I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. They actually highly recommend that you end up going survivalist for that, because the survivalist, it's your default weapon. It won't be the one that you need to use to craft with, but because it's the default weapon. Yeah, the D50. Because the D50 is the default weapon for pistol for the survivalist, you have a higher percentage chance to see D50s drop left and right than any of the other specializations. So there's sometimes things like that to factor in. I almost am tempted to go back to the E416 because I don't know. AKM is The stability is way lower. Fire rate's lower. Yeah, that does change things a lot. Is it a specific exotic or is it just random exotics? I've actually not kept up with a lot of the news on the game. But I know, like with Chatterbox, to get that weapon, that it wasn't too hard to do. You had to go through the sewers, farm hyena keys, but then you had to do like certain zones. You had to find like hyena lockboxes to unlock.
Where's the prisoners? I got tired of them moaning.
So you let them go?
No, I didn't let them go.
Motherfucker, we were gonna trade them.
Oh well.
That's what you're gonna tell Diesel?
Anything you've gotten by crafting or less drops for your bearer is not.
I don't know, some dogs. I didn't ask their fucking names.
So I guess that means I have a chance of getting. Oh.
Stupid son of a bitch.
Whatever. Ain't like gonna do shit except haul and pull. You're going down.
And here I'm talking and not paying attention. Walk right into a group. Ruthless would be nice to get a hold of. I'm not sure if that technically would be in part of that pool because that is technically from the first raid, but I don't know.
You're right next to the Grand Washington Hotel.
Okay, here we go.
Ruthless is the assault rifle, if you don't know, which sounds like you probably do know. I hate rain sometimes.
What the fuck was that?
Rain, fog. Some of the weather effects are really annoying when you have any outdoor type associated.
Once you're inside, find a way to
You haven't figured out, I really didn't care what this guy looked like, so I kind of made him like a clown. Hence green hair, big poofy hair. So you missed me turning him into a clown. Well, that's handy. I do have Nemesis. I don't have it unlocked all the way. Right before I had to take a break from the game because of, well, I took a break because I was rewiring my house, and you know, decided that, you know, having proper electrical in my home was a good thing. But while I was doing that, I took a break from the game, so
Hostile radio intercepted.
it's just
We're under
charging.
attack. It might be a diversion, so be ready. You and me, rifle floating. Die, you son. All right, now I'm back. On the move.
Here, we'll just toss this out there, make things easy. Not that this is hard, it's a story. I could probably honestly let the darn turret thing do all the work for me.
Hostile radio intercepted.
I'm heading upstairs to the hostage. Everybody, get to the atrium.
Shit. Saint's here.
The who now?
Hyena big shot. Real unpleasant. We need to kill this asshole.
Grab the key before I go far. Come on. There we go. Unfortunately for me, I'm the one that goes around and farms trying to get the exotics, and my friends are the ones that are like, that'd be cool to have, and they don't have them. So it'll be me giving them exotics, which is good. I mean, you know, I can give them exotics then. But, I just, yeah. Pick up anything in that room? Yes. Nothing of value.
Nobody gets through! Nobody!
Yeah, I use fire if they give me a chance. Actually, because they're so far away. Where did it go? Oh, apparently I got closer to it. Ah. Fine, let's go back to the... Oh, I guess I'll use some more. I don't know. I'm not that. This isn't my standard build. So I'm never good at shooting those. Okay, one more down. I'm a really big spray and pray kind of person. Which is odd because when I first started the game, I started more of this line.
Floor. Take the stairs to the right of the elevator.
When I started playing initially, I actually went with a lot of rifle use. I have demolition set up with LMG.
Portable device detected.
So that's my standard build. I've been working on the gunner, trying to get the points up for that. But so far, I said there was a portable device over my head. I can't get there yet. But yeah, so I typically run demolitionist. So I've been helping some friends out and whatnot. So when I just run around, screw around, I actually tend to pick one of the builds I'm working on just to see if I can get some points into that build. That was another good. That was MK16. I like MK. So let's go ahead and flip. Yeah, okay, I know. I don't know that I picked up any new rifles. Mark 16s are nice. Worry about deconstructing after. That's everything. A little slower, but the control is still there with this gun. At least since they're so far away. Audio's cutting out. Is it my voice or is it oh, it's on your end. Well, I can't do any, unfortunately I can't help you on your end. I guess I could give you tech support, you know, like, hey, you had to try this. But other than that, I can't really help you. Let's see, I don't have any keys on this guy. But if you were trying to get Chatterbox, this used to be one of the lock boxes that you would try to open up to get one of the pieces to put together the Chatterbox. You have to have enough of the hyena keys. I try to get 4 hyena keys before I even try to put together the Chatterbox. That's just so that way I can... There's 2 of the hyena caches in this mission, and then there are... in the other zones I know of a few. Sometimes I have to farm up more keys to get to the others, or get the other ones to... Okay, this room, when I first played, was a pain in my butt. But I'm going to cheat. Okay, I'm not really cheating, but taking advantage of having... I don't know, I kind of like doing... maybe I should do a mark... I should probably work on my marksman build. There is a benefit of spraying and praying type builds, but okay, where are they? Are up there. Apparently the explosion got the guy behind the barrel. Sweet Dreams, Merciless, and the Eagle Bearer. Okay. I haven't started the Eagle. Isn't that that's the holster, right? That you're talking about? The Eagle Bearer? Honestly, I need to find a guild or clan that actually does stuff. Oh, yeah, that's the assault rifle. Which one's Ruthless? Ruthless is one of the ones out there. I don't know. I'd have to look at the list again. I'm bad with my memory and whatnot. I typically have to look things up and
I just found an
you
ammo
know,
stockpile. I'm gonna
figure it out. Oh, okay. I like I said, I'm bad with the... It might be the binary trigger one. Or, well, actually, isn't the binary...
Nemesis has got a binary, or well, if you, I'd have to, again, like I said, I'm bad. I have to look up that stuff and research, and I'd love to collect them all because, well, I'm just that kind of a player, and I'm sure Ubisoft knows that they have players like that that will try to collect them all.
That's what you get, you dumb sons of bitches.
You doing all right there, Kelso?
As long as I'm not breathing asbestos. That blast did a lot of damage.
But yeah, collecting them all would be probably, well, fun, but challenging. Like, Nemesis wasn't too hard to get the base value of the gun because you just have to do the invaded mission, the last one, when you go out onto their hovercraft, and you can't do it the first time you're there, but you can do it the second time when you get the key, which is always there, and then, yeah. Yeah. And typically what they had you, the way that's set up, a lot of people were talking about, like, you know, you shoot, you hit and then you miss, then you hit and then you miss, and then you hit. I think you wanted to have 3 shots on it before you finally hit with the second shot, so that way you could end up exploding for mass damage. Okay.
Spread out! Look for survivors! This is fucking crazy! Come on! Fuck that!
Where are you? There you go. Have some fire, buddy. Put them out of your misery. I'm sorry I stop talking every so often. I kind of get focused on, well, trying to take them out. So, I know it doesn't really help with, like, screaming. So. Yeah, sit right there where I can shoot you, wherever you're at. Some of these guys are, I don't know. I'm fine with them being stupid like that. Use your skill if you want to deactivate it. Just hold, yeah. You can also walk up to whatever it was that you activated, and it will deactivate. You can like pick it back up. Let's see what luck I have.
They're just not willing.
An AUG A.
Can't say I am either.
You've led troops in battle. This can't be that different.
It's a world of difference, Thomas. War is about killing. This is about living.
4968. It's got a higher fire rate.
But I know nothing about
I don't know.
farming and power generation and what have you.
Go ahead and put the armor on.
But we need someone to keep us together, Odessa.
Thank you. Thank you for following.
Oh. Don't give me that look.
What look?
That we're lost without you look.
See you later, man. Thanks for watching and yeah, chatting with me while I play.
Damn you. I guess I will.
See, one of these doors on.
I'm on the roof,
I
holding
think the
for
next
backup.
floor I can
I
open.
have eyes on you, Kelso.
You see Saint?
I don't know what he looks like, but there are plenty of hostiles up there.
Not for long.
Won't let me stop, will ya?
So, see, there's someone new
Fucking armor's gone.
watching. What you don't know. Yeah, this is a new character, and it's an alt. He's going to be a bank, or a gear mule. Because I'm just trying to unlock being able to pick up Shade Tech with them, which requires you to pick up some of the, do like a mission or two of the story. So, that's what I'm doing. Oops, that was bad planning. I should have reloaded before. Yep, you'll get me all right. Got me right where it feels or something. Okay, a new holster, maybe a new gun. Yeah, sometimes you need a pistol, sometimes you don't. I don't know. Oh, the tactical SBR 9mm. This is not a terrible weapon. It will chew through ammo like no other. Got a holster. Oh, I got a holster. Good. Oh, go.
So what's our situation? Give it to me straight. I don't want any of this mamby-pamby bullshit.
Mamby-pamby bullshit.
What's going on?
Yeah, and if you don't like language, this is definitely not the game for you if you don't like swearing. Because
We've already got outbreaks in 22 cities domestically and 14
they'll drop the F-bomb, the whatever.
Do we have any idea who's responsible? Or is this a natural outbreak?
Negative on that, sir.
So if you were trying to get the Chatterbox, here's another one of the Hyena caches, or lock boxes that you can get to open that might have a fragment or part of it in. It will be in this one or typically the other. I'm actually World Tier 5 on my main guy. I'm just, like I said, unlocking this guy for more gear and holding. Plus, sometimes it's fun to play some of the new stuff, or the beginning stuff, like, again. Okay, so let's go ahead and toss out my... I want it on top of... There we go. That'll work. Going in. Where are they? Can't get in my way. Okay, I'm probably too close. Start taking out some of these people.
Ah! Fucking hell!
Yeah, I'm going down. can't see crap, but you know, still can shoot people. Okay, I'll get up here, grab some gear. Yeah, World Tier 4, it's pretty good. Indy Inn? Are you do you happen to be Indy from like the FTG group and whatnot, or at least you were part of the FTG group at one point in time?
Eleanor?
I mean,
Your mom.
hey Indy, how you doing, man?
Are you hurt?
Who are you? What's going on?
She's in shock. I'll bring her down when she's fit to move.
What? I'm Real
Let's meet at the
Greebog
theater later.
in Ubisoft friend network whatnot. So if you want to friend me, you should be able to figure out how to spell Greebog because you know me. Plus it's my Twitch handle and yada yada. Yeah, it's good to see ya. Yeah, I'm World Tier 5. I have been helping Mansoor and some of them. Mansoor is up to 30. Let's see. Nick is World Tier 3 or 4. I think he's 4. And same with Primal Tech, which I don't know if you know Primal Tech. He's popped up more recently than some of the others, so. But all that light kept making me think that there was a loot drop over here. Oh, it does look like that's down below. I don't know. But yeah. I really enjoy this game. I'm glad this is able to be streamed. I need to probably duplicate my scene that I use. Actually, here, let's see if I can do that now. I have a little break-ish. Duplicate scene. We're gonna rename this with Division 2 settings. And then I can turn down the audio some. I'm curious if I switch scenes again. Let's see, will the audio settings... Nope, the audio settings don't go back and forth. I wish that the, I don't know, I'll have to tinker with the, whole OBS stuff. Because, OBS, I wish it would, like, just because one game is at one volume level and another game, you know, they have, some of them just come out way louder than others. And I kind of do play with Division 2 being a louder game for the simple fact that, well, it helps me figure out where things are. Okay. Oops. I can't see crap. Someone's charging me. Where are they? In front of me somewhere. There you are. Take a face full of lead.
Manny, is Odessa on
See, that just makes it too easy, you know.
I also have some news for you.
We got Eleanor. Is she okay? She's okay. I'm bringing her
Skill unlocked. Well, that's new. Kind of like that. That shows you how you're doing on unlocking all the skills and whatnot.
Might help you make more sense of them.
Discovered side mission. Oh, I found some hyena footage. Sure, let's play it.
What's your fucking problem?
Box? Did I miss a box behind me?
Guys, maybe we should just leave.
Or were you telling me where the guy was?
No fucking way.
Yeah, they're pretty brutal, the hyenas. In this one, it was an special ammo box that I picked up on the way through the first time. I don't know that there is any more down here. Sometimes they do hide loot boxes places. You know, see here. Don't know if there's any more up. Like, pick a board across the floor. Nick likes to ask me how I know all these different places and things. Like, how do you know this stuff? And I'm like, sadly, I've played this way too many times. So I actually most times know a fair amount of, I'm just gonna fast travel there because I'm not running through the streets. I'm just trying to get this guy unlocked. I'm not trying to worry about leveling him up, you know, or upgrade his storage. Because being a gear mule, I don't really care so much about leveling.
Finally finished up that roof. That'll make a hell of a difference to everyone. With
Yeah, I did get a pause there on my side too, so that probably really. Yeah. I might have to see, so it's probably my computer that, you know, with streaming and whatnot, but it's not really, I don't know, not a huge deal in my thought. Not like you're missing gameplay.
Heads up. We now have a working barbecue, and better food in your stomach is gonna go a long way to...
But, I'm like, if it seems to be fairly smooth, I'm gonna keep streaming this because I really like playing the game.
I am helping. I am helping. Just not the way you want me to. We need you.
Another game I like to stream indie is Satisfactory. It is kind of, I guess it would be a good, like, if you've played, have you ever played Factorio?
We could probably
The second PC to do my streaming from, like, so I broadcast, well, I play the game on one and the other one.
I'll be outside.
I have debated that. I do actually have a card that's supposed to let me do stuff like that.
You said you did your part. I won't forget.
I don't have a second computer set up to do the streaming. I honestly would need more monitor, or well, I don't need more monitor. I want more monitors, and my wife is not as thinking that's important. Maybe if my streaming starts to go somewhere, maybe she'll be more okay with me, you know, getting more monitors. Okay, so we need to get to the safe house. I'm gonna... There's a recruit and side missions available. Okay. So, I'll go ahead and pick up side missions.
With Odessa's new hydroponic system, the theater's gonna be able to put better, fresher food on the table. That ought to make the residents happier and healthier.
But,
I'm Anaya. I'm going to be
it definitely would take load off my PC because, basically, the computer that I'm playing with I could have it mirror the display like a standard monitor. It would just put it to another output, and then the other computer would just get to do the hard work of streaming and whatnot. So yeah. See here. Anything else? Wants me to talk to people. Who am I needing? I need to probably talk to projects. Hey, look, there's projects. Got it. Hey, look, there's a vendor. Got it.
I appreciate your business.
Probably missed someone because I'm running around being a... There. Projects, people, then... Oh yeah, they upgrade people. To upgrade this whole place is over here. To talk to them.
Nice to see you.
New milestone reached. Yay. Talk to Michael Dave. There we go. Deploy main okay. I've deployed one of them. I'm such a mean guy. Hey, I'll do this mission, and I run away before he even finishes telling me what the heck the mission is.
Always nice to see you.
Public space. That's good. It seems to go better on less intensive games, I guess would be a good way to put it. I mean, this one probably is the highest graphically intensive game that I have. So, I'm not really shocked that this one is the one that has more of the issues. But also, I'm kind of glad that it is working.
No. Keep your elbow tucked. You'll be a smaller target that way. And lean into the stance.
Well, yeah, it's probably because all the people. All the stuff that just is going around and on, and so they want me to go here. I'm gonna fast travel to there because I'm lazy. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll just go this way. I got toggled into combat, yet no one's on the radar. Now they're behind me. Out of combat? No? Yes? Still got someone shooting over here. The other side of the crane. Oh, they're inside here. Huh.
Launching grenade.
Yeah, good luck throwing a grenade through a wall. Oh. Yes, thank you. You're very helpful. If they could make that shot in between the top and the bottom of that rail fence thing there, then they deserve hitting me with a grenade. That would have been a really impressive throw. Being that they're NPCs and whatnot.
Supplies nearby.
Not sure that, yeah. Just gonna run to the safe house to... I believe this will... Oh, hey, look at this. Friends! Yep. Someone was watching over you. Called me. Let's see here. Should almost be there.
Russians nearby.
I'm sorry, but that almost sounded like it said Russians nearby, but I'm pretty sure that's not what it said. Okay. Okay, safe house unlocked.
This is the only place around here that
And
the
if
hyenas didn't dare
people
to
didn't
touch.
know, the first thing you need to do when you get to a safe house is go to the computer and search the hard
Looks like you
drive.
got your hands full. Good luck.
That will just show you all the shade text on the maps and also show you all the control points if you didn't have them already uncovered. Stuff like that. Yeah, that's the shade tech I had while running to the settlement, you know, the theater that I walked up to, tried to pick up, and it wouldn't let me do it. Gonna fast travel now back to the Capitol, or well, White House, and see what's going on. Let's see here. My wife is texting. Not sure if I'm streaming or not, but
Shade tech cache detected.
home around 7. Okay. Yeah, Andy, I was trying to make this guy kind of a clown type, hence the green hair. Yeah, yes, I am streaming. I've tried to make a schedule of it, and Thursday isn't normally in my schedule. Well, since I'm testing, I figured I'd, you know, yeah, when I was making this guy, trying to make a clown looking kind of guy, using green as one of the tying colors, hence the green butterfly thing and little green stuff on his neck, and there's also green tattoo stuff on his one leg.
Hey there. Up for learning a new skill?
Okay, I like Seeker Mine. I really like the cluster Seeker Mines too.
Bye.
Yep, bye to you too, bud. Perks. I have one shade tech. A lot of people hate clowns.
Goodbye.
I'm just making sure that the hyenas hate clowns too. Okay. I have 40 slots. Well, first let's dump crap in his inventory that is junk. So let's all mark it. Deconstruct. Definitely an upgrade. Then we can mark this. Construct. I have 4 pieces. Upgrade. Here, Indy, once I'm done screwing around with this, I will flip over to new. See, I has lower damage but a faster firing rate. The P416 has always been my go-to for assault rifle. Let's see if I have a better rifle. No. Nope. I was thinking he might end up being the one that has all the whatchamacallits, all the mods. So yeah, he can hold 40. So 40 might be enough. See what weapon which means I do need to pull a bunch of the mods off my other. I technically started another gear mule, but yeah. Let's see. That's a rifle. Actually, that's a. I remember the ACR SS is a pretty decent upgrade from the rifle I had. I'll keep the Mark 16 for now. I don't know how much I'll play this guy. I really don't. He's really meant to be a gear. But let's just take all of these out of the stash. Brings them at 22 of 40. Let's log out. We'll switch to my other mule. Well, I don't know if he's really a mule. Told you, he's supposed to be looking like a clown. I think I did a fairly good job making him look like a clown. This was supposed to be my first gear mule, but then I was having some fun playing the start stuff again. So okay. Load up.
Safe area entered.
Here you go. Best gear in the city. Come take a look.
So he has none of the mods. Or actually I don't know that. I'd have to look at, let's go back in here. Inventory. See, I got him a lot further. Yeah, I put a bunch of the pulse mod. This guy. I might. Maybe that's what I'll do. Let's see. I'm going to organize who gets what mods. Because then I know which tune to go to for what not. Here. Mods. Is the shield worth anything right now? I keep thinking, I don't know. I just can't see using any of the shield stuff. It doesn't seem to be. Sure, you can be tanky, stand out and take some damage, except that really doesn't seem to be a viable build for much of anything. I was watching some people that played like in the airport raid. They were basically anyone that was doing any of the shield work was just, they were like, yeah, get out of here, because you can't, you have to have high enough damage or you're just not going to be able to kill the things fast enough. And yeah, when you use a shield, you'll lose a crap ton of damage. So this guy's at 40. I have his inventory up to 60 max. So I did play him and pick up some caches enough to get his inventory up high enough to actually be a decent mule if so need be. Though it looks like I'm carrying a bunch of crap in his inventory yet. So I played him and then forgot about. That's me. That is definitely me. Okay. I do like that mods have a separate inventory count than your overall inventory. So essentially they can be more than, if you're making gear mules, they can handle mods and gear. Okay, so this guy, I think I'm going to leave him with the pulse. I think I'm going to give him pulse. Everything on the top. Actually, let's see. I use turrets. I use seekers. Probably what I keep on my main bank. So I won't really need much. Here, I'm going to give the pulse to the stash. Or not the pulse. The shield stuff. Going to go into the stash. The other guy will pick up the shield stuff. This guy will keep drones, both either this type of drone or the Firefly drone type thing. So then I know drones are with him. Is Pulse actually any good for anything yet? I know that they I think they gave a Pulse item for the heavy gunner, but I don't know that it's a great one either. Essentially, I think I'm going to be giving the worthless crap to my the worthless crap's going to go over to my other guy. He'll have the shield, he'll have the pulse. That way I know that if I need... I hate to get rid of it because, like, they may buff them or may decide to turn one of their abilities for the pulse or the shield thing into something awesome, and that would be good. But unfortunately, right now it seems to be complete. The pulse and the shield ones seem to be complete crap.
Entering safe area. Agent in need of backup.
Yeah. Good luck with your quest for backup. Okay. Warning, failed to move target inventories to man. Okay, so put that back in the bank. Okay. The other guy's gonna have the drones. I can go back to the stash and then go down to okay, that should all of that. Alright. That dumped. He's got all the worthless mods. Yeah, I was like, I hate to get rid of them. It's just, yeah. Oh, says I should go visit here, cause I don't know.
Agent, it seems I have the equipment I need. I'm eager to get started.
I don't have any coin on this guy, cause I keep just trashing. Just don't care. But by getting all the mods out of my bank, or most of my mods out of my bank, it actually will free up more room that I can toss stuff in. I keep getting a lot of decent gear that I don't know. I need to figure out a good build or a good setup. I'm currently doing LMG. Yeah, modding. Thank you for being so helpful, game. Except that's probably the third time you've told me. There we go. So that dropped it down, the stash, to 132 out of 150. So I've been playing with the gunner minigun setup. I do an LMG build for now. If I could get the I need to run the oh, whatchamacallit, the raid. Go to the airport and kill all that and try to get the assault rifle out of there, because that is supposed to be just top notch.
Entering safe area.
Entering safe area. Got all kinds of crap that I can open. They have mods out the wazoo on me. Down to, thought we could click on these. Don't want that. Put that in there for now. Here. Anything else? I got all kinds of mods on me, and I just don't know. I don't know. I'm hesitant to trash or get rid of too much, because I'm scared that, oh hey, that one mod is a super rare one to get and it's top of the line and yada yada. That's also why I don't get rid of the lower ones, because so many times I require super high skill levels for stuff. And like here, this mod might be a great mod, but I don't have 1.5k skill power. I don't do a skill power build. And yeah. A lot of people I know use the hive for things. They use the reviver hive or the healing hive, because you can drop it somewhere and it will pulse a healing zone around you. Okay. From my understanding, these sets are still complete crap compared to building up sets. I've kind of gone with D&H build here. I'm trying to get as much crit, whether it be damage or chance. Hazard protection is not bad. The accuracy is not bad. I did have, at one point, I was using some China Light gear for the explosives damage when I was demolitionist, except it seemed to be more beneficial to have the critical hit damage and critical hit chance. So I've kind of steered away from that. Gila is another one that is good to stack. This one has kind of crap attributes on it. The health, from my understanding, health is like one of the worst things that you can get. Armor's better than health, mainly because the more armor you have, the more it takes to chew through and be able to actually do damage to your health. So, and your health will just drop like no other, no matter if you have stacked crap tons of health. And yeah. Let's see. So this is total armor, but it's the just junk. Let's see here. I need to go through my inventory and see how I'm doing on crafting. I had a lot of it maxed out, but I upgraded my craft bench So I don't need to dismantle guns other than for steel. I don't really need money either, because if you go to this guy, you can see I've got 313,000 of these whatever dollars, which is kind of whatever. 300. It's not like I'm going to be buying much. Okay, looking at the knee pads. That was crap. This one's crap. This has critical hit chance. I don't know. And I try to keep one of the best for the stupid gear sets, for each of the gear sets. It's just, again, I keep hearing how much crap they are. Climbing gloves. Got marksman rifle damage. That could be good if I go like a sharpshooter build. Weapon damage, explosives damage. See, this actually isn't a terrible backpack with the weapon damage, armor, and critical hit chance. I don't know that I will use it though, because of it has hazard protection as the first thing. I definitely won't go past the first thing because aren't really any pistol builds, really. I don't know of many pistol builds. And same with shield skill power. Oh boy. I don't know, those are probably worth hanging on to for now-ish. So this has a decent amount of critical hit. And it would be good for an assault build, because the first thing, assault rifle damage. Plus it has Berserk, which actually is, from my understanding, one of the better traits, talents to pick up. And I don't know if that's self-adjusting sec, but it's not terrible. I do want to go to an assault rifle build eventually. But that's also with the hopes that I would get the assault rifle from the raid. This would be good for a marksman setup for the critical hit and headshot. That sounds like maybe my wife is home. Said 7 hours from now. I don't know. Maybe I'm hearing things. But let's see here. Yeah, I haven't seen many. So I use a Douglas and Harding 3-piece set for the accuracy, hit chance, hit damage. Hey, thanks for following me, Indy. But let's see here. But yeah, I use that for the hit chance and damage. I would love to get a different talent, because that's not really a great talent at all. I haven't seen, what's this one got on it for a talent? Centered? That's not a great one either. Well, not good for the setup I have. I don't know if you'll learn anything from me other than me going, I don't think this is good, which could be right or wrong. I have learned that while 498 and 500 or like having a gear score level sometimes doesn't mean much of anything, because if you can get like a 498 piece that has like the best talents on it, the best gears, like, you know, all the traits on it and everything, it will definitely help you more than a 500 piece that doesn't have the best stuff on it. So, and sometimes if it's random chance, you could actually get something that has either high damage, it rolled high damage on it. Sometimes it can roll high armor on it for the armor pieces. So it could still be better that way too. Essentially, when you get to, from my understanding, it's roughly 498 to 500 is where most of your pieces will probably end up being. I don't know that you'll be wearing much below that once you get to the top end. I think I, not knowing, have gone with all 500, but I had no clue what I was doing at first. I still don't know that I know what I'm doing, but you know, I'm trying to figure stuff out. Like here, this is a 491, but it has more armor on it than my current 500 piece. Though, and it has good weapon damage, armor, and critical hit chance on it too. So it's just because it has that hazard protection. Hazard protection is not terrible. I think they recommend going 10%, maybe 20% for that for the most part. If you have a bad habit of getting caught on fire and stuff like that, because that will help your the hazard protection will help you with that. Grenades and stuff like that that normally would maybe just knock you way out of the fight. Yeah. And that's the only reason I kept this, is because with the armor on it, it's actually way up there. I'm trying to get at least one piece of Wyvern set or Wyvern set for the fact that it gives the critical hit damage. So there are reasons to my build. It's just, yeah. Let's go ahead and drop that. Because some of this is more for other. My stash is full. See here, what can I have all kinds of just crap. Like, hey, there's 498. That's the 491 I just dropped in there. Which, like I said, yeah, look, it's a 491 piece, but yet it's still got, you know, some decent stats on it, and it made me go, maybe I should hang on to it. This one, I don't know here. So, the Heraldi, I guess, would be a good holding set. Would be a good setup for marksman or sniper. You might, if you go 3 pieces of that set, gives you the accuracy, headshot damage, and marksman rifle damage. So you could actually do some pretty sick damage with your rifles. .511 tactical. Some people like to pick up one piece of that for the protection from elite, but the rest of it's kind of crap. Nope, as I said, let's just that one to my inventory. I'm dumping it. Double health. That's crap. Open it. Okay. Kept this for the marksman rifle damage. I don't know that this is good because rifle damage and LMG damage, I guess if you're going to do rifle LMG setup, but I don't know that many people do. Most people go SMG, LMG. And, well, it's Providence, and that's skill-based. I'm not doing a skill setup, or at least not. LMG, shotgun, whatever. Let's see. So I put in ongoing directive 499. Okay. Oops. Maybe I hadn't. And I mark them as trash when that way when I know what I'm doing, where I'm at with moving stuff over. 1 and 2. Probably just good to sometimes trash some of the stuff. Okay, so this one apparently is marked as the top one. 28.2k. They have the same armor, even though they're both different. 20% skill haste versus skill power. I'm not sure which would be the better. It matters. Honestly, skill power might be better if you're going for a skill build, but I don't know. I don't care. I don't know that I'm gonna ever go to one of those sets, so this would be for an SMG build. Yeah. Like I said, the sets though, again, they put them in. That's neat. There's cool sets out there, whatnot. But except, from my understanding, it's better. You get better stats, better gear point. You can just from putting on like 3 of the Douglas and Harding, or if you're SMG, go for 2 of the Sokolov. No, that's got health on it. That's crap. Or here, Petrov, or LMG builds. Got health on it. You can get rid of health. I think I'm keeping this only because health is one of the 3 I can possibly ditch the health and get something else by modifying it. Though apparently it's 6,000 less in armor than my current P. So, and this one has 6. Actually, here's a better Petrov one already, so guns. I have so many guns in my inventory. Hey, look, it's the Nemesis. Not upgraded. First, I'm going to deconstruct all the crap that my inventory that I already marked as trash. So I have Chatterbox as my second weapon. I upgraded it already to 500. It is one of my few exotics. Yeah, here, I'll show you my weapons. Come on, I thought I had them in here. Do I have all my exotics on me? That seems a bit silly. Here's the Liberty. I've put together the Liberty pistol, which actually wasn't hard. That's just a matter of timing. Once you get enough pieces, you can put it together. You have to upgrade it though. And if you've looked at upgrading any of the exotics, you basically have to dismantle one exotic to get 2 of the exotic parts to be able to upgrade. The 2 exotics that I upgraded were 1, the pistol, and 2, the Chatterbox, because I actually used the Chatterbox at Typically, I actually have it at least equipped for the bonuses for having the chatterbox equipped. So, while it's holstered even, reloading my weapon within 5 seconds after killing targets, yeah, grant 20% rate of fire increase for 10 seconds. So, that is how I get, like, some insane output on my, LMGs that I use, so yeah. And because I'm currently gunner, I actually have the mods on this to see. Currently have Hollow Sight going. I have the large pouch from the gunner for extra 50 rounds. This is how I have the 150 mag. I use the critical hit damage on the muzzle there. Laser pointer for added critical hit chance. I've debated using different scopes on this, but I've just gone with the 552 hollow sight. Like here's the T2 micro red dot sight, which is still also 10% accurate. I don't understand why. I guess whatever. There's 2 ways to get 10% accuracy. But here is all of my different types of paints that I have unlocked. Here we go. We can go do hard candy. Some of them are pretty cool, pretty good looking. Others, they're not me. I'm not going to use it. Refraction's actually not bad. I should go with the setup since running with Monsieur. I should just do some crazy weird looking setup for my appearance and weapons and stuff, just to be funny. But yeah, I've unlocked all kinds of stuff just playing various things. And here's a lot of the solids. I kind of went with the stencil here for the fact that I went with a black and white setup. I'm wearing the like tuxedo outfit, and yeah, I don't know. I was being kind of goofy with that, trying to make it look like I'm dressed up, ready to go. I need to eventually put my chatterbox away. So, okay, if you want to be able to farm chatterboxes, there's a simple and easy method to do it. And the way to farm the chatterbox is you put the chatterbox into your stash. Then on your alt, one of your gear mules, you have them pull the chatterbox out and put it in their inventory. Then on your main character, you can go and grab all the pieces for the chatterbox again, and you can make a second chatterbox. When you then you can deconstruct the chatterbox and upgrade your other exotics that you've picked up. That's actually how I have upgraded my chatterbox and my Liberty pistol, because I farmed a second chatterbox, deconstructed it for the exotic parts, and then made the upgraded 2 of them, because you get 2 exotic parts from every one that you deconstruct. So, and the chatterbox is one of the easier ones to farm in a way. You just have to have hyena keys. You open 3 hyena boxes. If you're lucky, it will only take 3. I typically try to get 4 or 5 keys before I go and do this, because then you can more easily if you, let's say, open one and you don't get it, then you can open another from the same zone. And it's based off of zones on where the different chatterbox pieces come from. So, let's see. The one thing I wish that you could do in this game when you're in your inventory is, let's say I just want to look at all my LMGs. I click one button and it just shows my LMGs. I can look at them all, compare them all more easily. And I could just filter them by that. Maybe there's a way and I just don't know how. No. Sort. There is a weapon type. There we go. Hey, now we're getting somewhere. I don't know why I didn't try that before. But yeah. So now I'm sorting by weapon type. So I can look here, I like to keep one vector SBR. This does 8.5k damage per second. This one does 8.3 but has a mag of 53. Is it a mag of 53 because of me? Yep, a mag of 53 because of me. So if I mod this one up to the same mag, the sure, why not? I don't know if you've ever seen, if you want a SMG that is just kind of kick-ass, the Vector SBR 9mm are pretty darn cool. There is also a 45mm. I can't talk. This one also has a fairly high rate of fire. Here, let me mark that as favorite. That one not. Strip the mods off of it. You're now trash. I got one better. And see here, that's another thing. Like, this was a 499 versus a 500. 500 I had, I think they actually have the same exact, almost, well no, they don't have, one has Zen, one doesn't. So this one has everlasting while holstered and in cover. It regenerates 2 ammo every 5 seconds. So that's actually kind of fun or nice to have for a holstered weapon. But this kind of just shows you that, yeah, sometimes the gear score means nothing. So here's a tactical UMP 45 at 14.1 versus a police UMP 45 at 1600. So this one's junk. Let's see, 16.6k, 605. Trying to cut down my guns. I've got a lot of guns. Here I have a Black Market AKM. I've set it up to be a bit of a, I think I added some stability to it and accuracy because no, apparently I didn't. Oh, there, that headshot damage. Okay, so, but I have this set up for a little bit more stability than what they standard come with. That's my only drawback I think I have with the AKMs are that their stability kind of sucks. So when you start firing, they have a high tendency to pull you off target. So here's two guns. They're almost identical. One's para, one's not. Wascali? Resist and ensnare. I don't really get ensnared much. Weapon speed increased by 10%. Fast hands. Crit hits adds 2. So here's 15.3 versus a 14.3. This one, it's a slower fire rate. Sometimes that really does matter, how much fire rate is. Like the Vector SBR 9mm only does 8.5k DPS damage. But if you notice, I'm dumping out 14.1ks and whatnot. It fires so fast that sure, it's only doing 8.5k per hit, but at 1.2k on the fire rate, it's hitting so fast that it just, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Police Sim 4. I do like this Police Sim 4. I don't have. I was hoping to get a 416. Actually, here, I'll show you what the fire rate on that, what that's like. Swap it out for my Chatterbot. We'll take it down to the rifle range, and it's just crazy on what this does. Yes, thank you for helping me. Like there, 164k DPS on a target. There it went up to 328 because I didn't reload. If you want a full true test, you need to keep firing at all the targets, letting some reloads happen, so that way, and try to do like an actual timed thing. But I mean, sure, it's only doing 11k a hit per bullet hit, but you know, it's firing out so fast that doesn't really matter. Okay, I need to cut down my assault rifles. Black market versus military. You lose 120 fire rate, but you gain 1k damage. See, that's where I'm like, I don't know how much fire rate. Like, is 120 enough to constitute 1k damage difference? You know. 416s are actually pretty nice guns. I just don't have a great one yet. It has a 900 fire rate. And sometimes I'm just sitting down here at the range. I'll just keep equipping them just to test. No, I need to reset. I don't want to change difficulty. Reset. So this one, clearly one of the things is a higher rate of fire at the start of the round. That's actually 368's decent. Let's add that to a favorite. Gorgias Maximus is playing Division 2. I can't remember who that is. So that's the custom. It's $4.99. I like to favorite the guns that I am testing, just or like if I'm like, okay, that stood out. So 368. Okay, I can already tell you I don't like one thing about this gun. And now it's got too much of a rise in the shots. But I can mod that. Apparently, once it loads. This weird. Come on, game. Add that. Add that. Okay, that's better. Though I'm still not getting anywhere near what I was on the other one. So mark you as not going to. So right now the police sim. Actually, I don't think it was the. What was I using? I don't know. Another one marked as trash. See, this one is a way better version of the AKM. Just based off of the whole measured thing. Top half of the magazine's 20% faster rate of fire, and then minus 15 weapon. But still, because of the fire rate so much higher with when that's triggered, you do so much more damage in such a short amount of time. So that cuts me down 1. I do like this 416. The AKM didn't quite do as well. Try this one. Well, that's not a good sign. Oh, there we go. So the magazine is all. I guess they're all roughly 20, 30. 20 just seems so small for a gun. For like an assault rifle. So I might be able to mod it to get more. Nope. That was the Para. Try. See, they're not bad guns, it's just you have to reload. Like there I'm getting decent numbers, but then with the reload in there. I don't know. Mags of 20, I'm not a huge fan of. That's the one big thing against those two guns. 30 is a bit better, and I like that. It's 20 though. That gun would be way better with a larger mag, and that's Probably my biggest complaint about them. Probably why I will never use them. Try that one next. Crashed. Wow. That's quite a fire rate. Unfortunately, it's not putting the numbers up, though, comparatively. Partially, probably because of, like, its stability is a little bit harder to control. Okay, have a good one. I'll probably actually be stopping here. I'm just screwing around right now in the whole, thing, testing out guns, because, well, sometimes you just have to do that to figure out which ones are the ones for you, whether it has a good stability or not, and yeah, because sometimes it can have the most impressive damage numbers and stuff on it, but if it's got crap stability, sometimes they just are not worth that time to. But yeah, it was good talking to you, Indy. Have a good one. Hopefully see you around. Yeah, hopefully. Did you request a friend, whatnot? Or are we friends? I can't remember. I can't keep track of who's friends and who's not in this game. Okay. Copy that. I've always found it easier to go to friends and groups. Sent requests. Request has been sent. Definitely with the mods for stability, that's helped a ton. Yep, have a good one, man. Oh, I don't want to throw the grenade. No. Or... And yes, you can throw grenades at the firing range. I've done it. So this actually is okay once you add stability mods, but then you're losing a lot of ability to add in damage mods. Here. Well, that seemed fast. Okay, so... I'm liking this one for an assault rifle. The mods, I could increase this damage even higher. I think I might have found a new assault rifle. Military G36. Do I want more rounds or do I want... I don't know, I think I'm liking this assault rifle. I just need to... Now I have a favorite assault... Favorite that mod... So I'm done with this. Let's crash the other assault rifles. Trying to cut down my inventory. I still have like 5 assault rifles in my inventory. Okay. Now we're looking at LMGs. RPK 74 isn't a bad one. Though I'm not going to switch to this one because it's got way low. It's that one. Black market RPK. I like the RPKs. They aren't a bad weapon. They normally have small clips, which is one of the problems. The firing rate's higher though, and yeah, sometimes that it all works out, but not so much. Okay, need to trash. How many guns do I have? I have 48 weapons on. Holy cow. Shotties. 175 versus 180 points. That one's okay. See here. 64, 163. See, this one actually, while being lower, well, yeah, down the list. That's tactical, super 90, 80.7. Down to 52 things in my inventory. Now we're on to rifles, marksman rifles. Now the M700 is supposed to be really good. I also kind of like the M44 seem to have higher damage. Sometimes you have to, with these, you really have to take in the fire rate. This only does 38k, but at 275 fire rate. The SR1s. Here is another example, 89.6K versus 86.1K. Even has a higher fire rate. Oddly, it has that trait's kind of weird. Probably would trash that. Here's this M700 carbon. My M700s. Oh, I'm gonna mute myself. So. Oh, I'm gonna end my stream here. I'm on the phone, and I was just testing anyway, so have a good day. Be awesome. See you later. Probably streaming more since it seemed to work.